Hi, my name is Sarah Mayu. I live in Boulder, Colorado, and I am in the secondary history teacher program. I'm here to discuss my strengths and weaknesses, as in my dispositions, and how that will affect me as a teacher in the future. I am currently a manager at a small bagel shop here in Boulder, and I have found quite a few dispositions to have helped me run the shop well, and I plan on using those in the future with my students. The first one would be identifying strengths and weaknesses. So if somebody does better working on their own, I try to do that. If they do better with groups, I try to lean them more towards that. And I find that it helps everybody work more smoothly. Everybody's happier, and the happier they are, the better things work. So that just seems to work really well. So if I have students working in groups or alone, I know who's going to do best where, and that should help with everything in the future. I'm also really good at remembering small details about people. Like, I'll always remember people's birthdays and stuff like that. And I find that that really helps make you feel connected to people. And a lot of students really just need to feel seen, especially in high school. So I feel like knowing small details would really be a good way to keep them connected and responsive in class. I also really don't like meet strangers. I tend to get along with everybody I meet, and I have very easy conversations. So having this will be easy to keep conversation moving in class, and it will really help us students be more comfortable asking questions. I've also never really been one to follow in the status quo, like obviously, and I hope that I push my students to question the status quo because everything needs to be questioned. Everybody needs to push a little further, and things can change very easily. Some of the things I feel like I need to work on is not reacting to inappropriate behavior. In the house I was raised in, it was very common to just speak your mind and say whatever you want to say, no matter if people agreed with you or not. And it often led to arguments, but that's just how my family worked. So I need to work on that before I actually am put in front of people and need to be a good leader. I also have a hard time telling people the truth rather than what they want to hear. So if somebody asks me one thing or the other, I'll just tell them what I know they want to hear because I feel like it's easier than starting an argument because that's the only way I know how to not start arguments. And that seems to start a lot more arguments than I mean. I also don't like group collaboration personally, so I feel like it'd be very hard for me to assign that to my students, and I understand that it has a place and a time in school, but as of right now, I don't see myself using that in the future, and I feel like I need to work on that because I feel like collaboration is a big part of school. Some of the qualities a good educator should have is they should always be kind, open-minded, truthful, and just caring people. A lot of teachers I had growing up were amazingly caring people, but they were not always the most truthful, and I feel like people don't realize that you can do both. So I plan on being one of the people who are truthful and kind and honest and open-hearted, just because I feel like those kind of people are what educators need to be.